Hey, good evening. Kathy Beatty here with Divorce Support Anonymous. Thank you for joining me Friday night. I wasn't here last Friday night and I missed being here. I hope you kind of missed me being here as I step into your life once a week, Friday Night Live, just to give you some comfort, some direction, some hope. And that's really what it's all about is having hope so you can look forward and begin a new life after divorce. So it looks like I'm in a closet. I'm actually in a small office. I'm in Tennessee, down here for a family crisis of sorts. My son was in a terrible motorcycle accident and has had some brain injury. So I'm here with him. And as you can imagine, it's a very troublesome time, a very scary time, the unknown. And it reminded me of during a time like this, such as going through the same as going through divorce, there is a time to lower expectations on yourself. And so, what I have done is I've canceled a whole lot of activities that I have. I'm usually a very busy person, but I decided it was time just to step back from life and to let go of some things, some commitments, and some expectations that I have for myself. And that is being on top of things and being in control and having a lot of activities. And the Lord teaches us, life teaches us when it kicks us in the gut, that maybe we need to take a step back and not expect quite so much from ourselves and from other people. So that's really what I wanted to talk about tonight. I'm going to be really brief and raw and real, but you can probably relate to where I'm at and the difficulty and the stress and the fear of the unknown and all of those things that you and I are both going through. I see the internet's having a little bit of trouble there. Hopefully, I'll stay with you. But you can relate. You can relate, and I can relate to you because I remember going through my own divorce, and I remember how much weight of the world I felt was on me. And certainly now I'm concerned for my son and his wife and his two children, and wanting to be here to support them and to be of help. But I had to step back again and have lower some expectations of myself and my life. And just so you know, standard stuff. If you have questions, comment, shoot it over to me. I always like to have conversation. So tonight, yeah, I just wanted to come to you for a few minutes and just give you some words of encouragement and I hope of help. And first of all, is don't have high expectations for yourself as you go through divorce or any life trauma and crisis. We tend to think that, well, I'm just going to continue to function at this certain level. And we have these really high expectations because we've done it before in our non crisis mode, right? We handled life, we handled the kids, we handled the job, we handled the household, we handled all of life that we needed to. We had high expectations. And yet, when things happen in our life and we get that, what I will call proverbial kick in the gut of life, we have to step back and we have to lower those expectations because you're going through enough. And you don't need that perfectionistic voice in your head telling you to do everything and to do all that you were. And it's amazing when you go through a crisis and you clear your calendar because you need to prioritize of what's important, that you can do that. And amazingly enough, the world seems to survive without you. And you thought it never could, just like I did. So lower your expectations for yourself as you go through this life crisis and this life trauma. Let a few things go. It's okay if the house isn't kept as well as it once was, or that you're not wanting to go out and party with friends or do the activities that you once did. It's okay. Give yourself permission. Give yourself permission, because I know you're the hardest one on yourself right now. I know that. So, number 2, you will search for comfort. In one way or another, you may not even know it or admit it, but you will be searching for comfort in different ways. Maybe it's through food, maybe it's through artificial means like alcohol or drugs, maybe it's through people. I know in my crisis, I have seen here so many people from Tennessee who love my son as I love my son and his family come together and support. And oh my goodness, they know how to cook in Tennessee and they love you with food. So, what was my point? You're going to be searching for comfort. You are going to be searching for comfort, and that's okay. That's natural. That's being human. But just seek for it in the right ways. Maybe you need to see a therapist or a pastor or a friend, and to talk and to be able to process through this, and just allow yourself to need comfort. Say, I really need someone to comfort me right now. I don't need great philosophies. I don't need um, anything grand. I just need someone to comfort me. I need someone to say, you're going to make it. You're going to be okay. Let me say that to you, that you're going to make it and you're going to be okay. How do I know that? Because you're seeking comfort. You've reached out. You've joined this group. You've joined this page. You're listening to this Friday Night Live. You're seeking for comfort, for someone to say the right words to you that will help your soul. It's very natural, very natural. In fact, one of the things we do find out as we go through a crisis is we find out we really are human. We really are human. And we have moments of need, of times of being down. So I just want to share with you just a couple of verses that I hope will encourage and comfort your heart. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. And I know many of you are crushed in spirit as you go through divorce, through fear of the unknown, the betrayal, the hurt, the rejection, all of it. Your spirit is just crushed. Well, I want you to see comfort in knowing the Lord's close to you. You're brokenhearted. The Lord is close to you. And He is able to save those who are crushed in spirit. He's able to hold you. I'll never forget when my husband left for the second time. I just stood in the kitchen and all I could say was, God, hold me. Just hold me. I honestly felt His presence, that He did. And maybe for many of you needing comfort, you need to be held right now. You just need a good hug. It's okay. It's really okay. You don't have to be a superstar all the time. You can be a person who has need and needs comfort and needs reassurance and needs hope and needs guidance. All those things that all of us have. Many of us mask it very well, but all of us need it. We need a community to come around us. And many of you are isolating as you go through this divorce because of shame. And you can't do that to yourself. You can't. You've got to find a community to support you. Maybe it's just this Facebook page, and that's okay. It's a start, but you also need to find a support group or friends. And maybe you don't have friends, maybe you're just very much alone. Then you need to reach out. You need to be brave enough to take the risk to reach out to a church, to a community, to safe people, to allow them. And my next point, which is so very important, is allow yourself to be ministered to. Probably could have worded that a little better. Allow those around you to minister to you, the ones that want to help. Allow them, let them. That is blessing them as much as it is blessing you. Allow yourself to be ministered to. Again, stop being the Superman, the Superwoman. Just be human for a while. Just say, I need comfort. I need someone to minister to me. And then be willing to reach out and to find those individuals or community or church that will do that for you. And you're going to run into those people who are, what can I say, idiots who don't know how, or awkward. I shouldn't say idiots, but those who aren't caring or who just don't get it. And that's okay. Just pass them by and keep searching and pursuing those real people who want to minister to you, who really want to love on you in a healthy way. So I love this. I love this verse. I'm leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. These are the words of Jesus. I'm leaving you with a gift, peace of mind and heart. And oh, that's what we long for right now, isn't it? And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. Your spirit is hurting, and it needs a spiritual response. Peace of mind and heart that Jesus gives. And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give, so don't be troubled or afraid. Wow, are those beautiful words? Consider, just stop and think of Christ actually speaking those words back in that time when he was on earth, but meaning and intending those words to be for you individually. For God so loved you. And Christ, the Son who came into the world to save you, says, I'm leaving you a gift of peace of mind and heart. And the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. So don't be troubled or afraid. Worth repeating 100 times if you need to. And then ask yourself, what is it that you need right now? What do you need? What do you need? Oh, Stephanie, I love you. You're such a smart lady. Being human, let me put my glasses on to read. Being human or asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Oh, yes, it is. And there's, as difficult as it is, there's so much, what's the word? There's so much just discovering our own humanity of dropping those high expectations and just letting ourselves be human for a while. It is a sign of strength. To say, hey, I'm human. Mask is off. I'm raw. Here I am. This is me. I'm hurting. I need comfort. I need to lower expectations for myself. I need to be ministered to. And once you see that, once you see the arms of God wrap around you in the form of humankind, you'll say, wow, this was awful what I went through. But I saw love in a way that I've not experienced before. And that's the beauty in the rawness. And there is beauty in the rawness. So we'll keep it short. We'll keep it there because I'm going to get teary. I'm a mess. So I hope something here has been of help and encouragement to you. Thank you for joining in. And this is Kathy Beatty, Divorce Support Anonymous, walking with you every step of the way through the trauma of divorce. Good night.